There's a couple questions I get asked a lot about the library. One is, how many books can I have out? And my answer to that is, it really depends on you. I encourage people to only have out the number of books that they are actively reading. So if you really are only able to read one book at a time, which is how most people feel, and you maybe want to have a book on hand for when you finish that book, that means for most people, one or two books is all the books that you would need to have out of the library at a time. If there is a vacation coming up, or you know you're going to be out for a while, or you're a person who reads books really, really fast and you need to have more books out than a couple, sometimes people who read graphic novels want more books because they go through them more quickly. We can talk about that and you can have out more books. But generally, I encourage people to only have out the number of books you're actively reading. The other question I get a lot is, how long can I keep my books? The checkout period is technically a 2 week checkout. However, you can renew your books as many times as you need to keep that book. If somebody is waiting for the book that you have out, I will probably encourage you to try to get it done as quickly as possible so that the other person can have it. I'm not going to it's not fair when somebody's waiting for a book for one person to have it for months and months and months. And speaking of checkouts, about on a monthly basis, you'll get an email from me with a list of the books that you have out. And what that list will do is show you what you have out and ask you to either return or renew the books. If you are finished with them, I'm going to ask you to please return them so that other students can check out those books. If you need me to renew the books, if you need to keep them longer, you can send me an email. And as long as no one's waiting and you haven't had the book a really long time, then I will probably just renew it right there on the computer. You don't need to bring it in to renew it. If you have had a book out for a really long time and I'm concerned that the book might be lost, or that it's been a long time and other people really need to have a chance to read that book, once it's been a couple of months, then what happens is not only will you get an email, but your families will also start getting an email saying that that book is overdue. So please keep an eye on your email, and if you have emails from me about books, please return them.